What's going on, you guys? Cameron back here. So I'm going to do a desktop video today. It's really hot in Southern California right now, so did my full camera setup and not have my AC going is kind of difficult for me because it just gets way too hot in the office with having the production lights on and everything. But without further ado, we're just going to get started here. This video is going to be showing you how you can actually start creating apps with Filemaker strictly only in Google Chrome or Safari using a web browser basically. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to sign into my Claris account here for Filemaker Cloud. They're doing some verification. Let me get this code real quick. And basically this is the dashboard where you would go to. This one says Filemaker Connect. So let's go to my Claris. I did Claris Connect earlier. We're going to do Claris Connect. Alright, here we go. And we're going to go to Filemaker Cloud. So you go to my.claris.com and then you log in, and then you can, if you have both Connect and Cloud, basically you can navigate between both of those in your customer console. And the cool thing with FileMaker 19.3 is they've added some more capabilities with adding buttons and portals and navigation and such in their web browser app. So in order to navigate to the quick start experience in a web browser, when you log in, you can see this create your intelligent apps in the browser. So you click create now. And basically what I want to do is I'm going to create a new app for 3D files. I'm going to call it 3D File Lab. So basically, I'm going to be building an app with you guys here. I haven't played around with the new features in Quick Start Experience yet, but I'm going to learn them right here with you guys to see how hard it really is, if it's cumbersome, if there's bugs, and see what issues occur and what Claris still needs to work on, and hopefully that we can make it a better process in the end. But you can see that right now the app is already made, it's built. Claris gives you these like pre-built layouts and templates for like a calendar, Kanban, task card, tasks, events, and all that, which is cool. I don't think I'm going to use any of this, but I'm going to close it down. One thing to note is that if you do, based off of previous versions of this that I tested, once you delete this, there's no way to bring it back. And when you click the add, there's no like add-ons, there's no built-in layouts and tables that they have here where you can just add to your database. So keep that in mind. If this is something that you think you will need, just keep it there, and if you end up not needing it down the line, you can just delete it. But the cool thing with this is we can create a new table. And one of my tables is going to be called printers. So I want to be able to track all my printers and give them a name, and this will be on a desktop, that's fine, and the form. So they have really cool icons. This is a really nice design here. I'm really liking what Claris is doing. So I'm going to call this table printers. I'm going to click create. And it already creates this layout for you, which is pretty cool. Now, like I said, guys, I'm going to be doing this with you guys. So I don't know everything, but I develop mainly in FileMaker Pro desktop apps. So I feel that I understand that app pretty well, that we should be able to figure out this app. Off the bat here, it looks like I can't change my theme layout as far as changing the color of this, because this looks a little light and I don't really like that. But I'm not seeing any options to adjust the layout, theme, colors, or anything like that. Can't change the color, which I'm not going to stress about. So we have this cool little area of printers. I'm going to delete that little area because I don't think I'm going to need it. I'm going to make this larger. So this is kind of like the footprint area where you can add stuff. And over here, this is where you add fields. So basically what I want to do is create a nickname for my printer. and then it says add new fields to layout, create another. So yes, I want to add any new fields that I create. I want to just go straight to the layout. I don't want to have to deal with it. I'm going to click create, and that fact that I selected create another, it's going to keep this window open for me. One thing that I've noticed here is that I use Dashlane for managing my passwords, and for some reason it's identifying this as a like an email input in the web browser, which is kind of annoying because sometimes when this pops up, it doesn't actually let me type anything in. But another name that I want to do is printer model. I'm going to click create there. And then one thing printers have is print hours. So like the printer, so like how you measure mileage in a car, you can actually measure the amount of hours a printer has. So print hours, I'm going to add that, which this is going to be a number. So we got 1,000 separator. Let's do that. Symbol, no symbol, decimal. Okay, we're going to create that one. A printer, I can also have a printer purchase date. So let's see here, where's the date? So we're going to create a date. I'm going to add a purchase date. I like that format. We're going to click create there. So the purchase date and probably purchase location, which will be text. I would like to store the purchase. The link might expire, so I might not do that. I can also store the purchase price. And then one other thing that I might want to add is a container field for probably the invoice for the printer. And one thing to notice that since I deleted that one little box here, that grid system, it's not going to allow me to keep adding fields. So I'm going to make this smaller, bring another grid in here. And then what I'm going to do, purchase invoice. Okay. Label size. I think it's thinking this is a field. So I'm going to delete that. We're going to go back to edit. I can't edit anything other. Oh, edit container field. Oh, it is a container. Okay. Just doesn't look like one. I'm going to do, so that says printer invoice. I'm going to add a space for the label. I'm going to add a space here. So that fixes that. One other thing that I might like to add here, I have my printer invoice. I would like to also add a warranty date probably. Most printers come with a warranty date. So I don't know if I want to do expiration date or warranty date. Let me check something that I typically use. I'm going to do, see, I don't know if I wanted to call it expiration date or warranty date. I'm just going to go with warranty date. Add new fields to layout, and then I want to create one other field, and that last field that I want to create is another container field for my let's say like contract. So sometimes I'll have like a contract with a printer company, the manufacturer, for the warranty, and that will have all the details in that. I'm going to try to make these the same size. Select both of those. You can't select both of them and adjust the size of them. Oh, I spelled this wrong. Contract. Okay, cool. So I got that, purchase date, warranty date, purchase price. So what I would like to do is get the dates in order there. Purchase location, purchase price, that's good. Maybe we'll have those up top, purchase price at the bottom. This is a container field. Drag and drop. Copy that text, copy that text. So this is pretty cool. So far I've been able to create a printer dashboard. So let's click save. Let's just make sure this is saving correctly. Let's click done. And the cool thing when you click done, it's actually going to take you to Filemaker Web Direct right away, which is kind of giving you this SaaS business model for your Filemaker application. And right away I've already created a way of managing my printers here. So I'm going to click add. So one of my printers' nickname is the Click and Print. And the print model is CLMP. I have about 3,000 hours on that printer. Purchase location was clickprint.com. My purchase date was in 2016 January. Warranty date, I don't have a warranty date, and I purchased this printer for $900. So one thing that I've noticed, I just added the price in, and I would like to show this price as currency. So I'm going to go to edit, which is a cool thing. This is like almost editing like in Wix or Weebly or Squarespace when you're editing a website. So if FileMaker is making it almost as easy as it is to create your own website, you can start creating your own sophisticated database in FileMaker Cloud, which is pretty cool. So let's see, how can we change this to currency? You know what? I think it might be a field. Purchase price. Can we go edit this? Doesn't seem like we can edit. This is just conditional formatting. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete that one, and I'm going to delete purchase price. And let's go add purchase price again. So it doesn't look like you can go edit a field, which kind of sucks, but maybe they'll fix that. So we're going to add purchase price, 1,000 separator, good, decimal, yes. Now let's just say add to layout. And let's click done. And the fact that I deleted that, my data is also going to be deleted because it's. I think they're going to consider that a new field. They should. Yes, and I was right. They've considered that a brand new field, so now I have to type in 900 again, and there you go. It shows as currency, which is pretty cool. There's a little issue with the drag and drop placeholder text there. It doesn't have enough padding, it looks like, because it's not really showing the full text box there. I'm going to just try out this drag and drop to see how that's working. That's working really nice. You know, you can't drag and drop from container to container. There we go. And you should be able to right click and clear that, right click and clear that. Sweet, that's pretty cool. So that just shows you how easy it is to create one single layout in FileMaker Cloud. So we're going to go back to edit here. And let's see, what else do I want to start building? basically this database is for me managing my 3D printers along with SD cards and file management, along with like my files and projects. So I already know I'm going to have specific projects. I know I'm going to have SD cards, and then I'm also going to have files. So what I'm going to do is add a new table, and this new table is basically going to be I'm going to say SD card. See, I don't know. Let's call it storage cards. Storage card or storage devices. Storage sounds like the files too. I'm going to call it SD cards because printers use only SD cards. So we're going to call it SD cards. We're going to do the desktop again. We're going to click create. And I don't like how it names it the same table name, SD cards. Should be able to delete this one. Make this larger. I really want to figure out how. Oh, okay. So you change the color that way. Alright guys, we're going to go back to this, and you don't click on the text, you don't click on the, what are they calling this, the grid, you click on the side header here, so the navigation side header, and it's actually calling that the header, which is good, and then you can also do fixed position or top navigation bar. You can actually change the color right here. Oh, I like that color way better. I wish you can. I wonder if there's a way to set that as the default. It doesn't change it automatically here, but that's okay. At least we can change the color. So we have SD cards, we got printers. Now we got to create some fields for the SD cards. Let's click add. And basically my SD cards are going to have a SD card code. So I'm going to call this, or we can call it like a serial number. So SD card SD serial number, let's call it that. I'm going to add another. Oh, we can't have dashes. Oh, it still allowed it. It shouldn't have. I'm going to delete that because I shouldn't have that dash in there like I did. I'm going to add a new one, text. I'm just going to call it serial number. Add to layout, create another. I'm going to do text because sometimes I have multiple companies, so sometimes I'll have like the company name and then the number. So since it's going to be text and numbers, I'm just going to keep it as a text field. I'm going to click create there. And then what are the things what I like to do with the SD cards? Maybe I want to say like the gigabyte storage. Which will be a number, meaning this is going to be mainly like how much storage does that SD card have. And then what we would like to do is also track in a way the current printer location. So what I would like to do is current location. So current location could be a combination of in a printer or not in a printer. So we got those options. Current location would be just like the printer location. And what we're going to do here, it says drop down list. I would like it to be a drop down list. It says use custom values or use values from a field, specify a field. And I don't want to specify that field from SD cards, but I want to specify that field for my printers. So I can tell myself where is that SD card currently located in what printer. And basically what I want to do is the nickname. Okay, cool. So we're going to click create there. So current location is a drop down. I'm going to click create. What other things would I like for the SD card? We got the serial number, gigabyte storage, current location, and then probably if I was trying to look for this and let's say I don't have any other way of knowing what I'm looking for, I can say like color SD card. I'm going to click create that one, and then I'm going to also store the brand. Like they have different brand SD cards, and then maybe I'll just take a photo of an actual SD card as well. So I'm going to do a container, and then SD card photo. Getting a little advanced there, but I think that would be pretty cool as well. We're going to click close. I'm going to bring in the grid. We got to make this grid smaller first. Add a new grid. And we're going to bring this over to this side and make this larger. And let's see, placeholder text. I like to say drag and drop for my container fields. We're going to fix these labels real quick. So we got serial number, we got gigabyte storage, and we got current location, color, brand. Sweet. I'm going to click done there. Let's click save. And one other thing I want to go do, I want to go to my printers real quick. I'm going to click done here so I can go back to my printers layout. And I should actually be able to navigate through this layout as well. One thing I want to do to test out that drop down menu is add a couple more printers here. So I have another nickname, Creator Pro, and the printer model is the Flash Creator Pro Black. Print hours on that are about like 2,800. Basically what I want to do with this is be able to come in here and update my hours like every once a month or something like that, so I stay up to date on the lifespan of my printing hours. My print location, or purchase location, I actually bought this from a friend. Purchase from Wyatt. I purchased this around 2018, I believe. And there's no warranty, and the purchase price was $500. And then I have another printer nickname, which is the Ender 3 Pro. Model. This is from Reality. Print hours on that one is literally probably only like 30 hours right now. Just got it. Purchase location, Amazon. Purchase date. I know this one because I bought it on my birthday last year. September. No warranty date. Purchase price. This was only like a $250 printer. One other thing that I'm just now noticing, which is going to be pretty cool to add to this, is a way of adding accessories, because this printer actually had accessories that I purchased, and accessories will have their own name, purchase location, and pricing. So printer accessories will be a new add-on there. And I literally just bought last week a brand new printer, CR30 belt printer. Print model, Reality, 0, purchase location, Reality.com. I bought this last Thursday. Don't know if it has a warranty. I paid about $1,200 for this one. So the cool thing now, what we can do is we're going to go to this little drop down, go to layout, we go to our SD cards. And right now I have a few SD cards just labeled SD card -001, 8 gigabytes, current location, see how the drop down actually is now showing me all of my listed 3D printers that I have in the garage. If I could select where that current SD card's at, the color of this SD card is blue, brand, I don't know what kind of SD cards are there. SanDisk, that's what it's called. Let me just grab an image over here real quick. It looks similar to this one. Drag and drop. Add that like nice little SD card there. That's pretty cool. Sweet. So far we've created a way of doing adding our printers, adding my SD cards. Now one cool little feature in FileMaker 19.3 Quick Start Experience is we're actually able to add portals to our layouts here. Now, one thing that I don't know is if we're able to make our layouts bigger. I don't think we are. I think we're constrained to this size, which I can make. These don't need to be that big. I'm doing this because we are actually going to have accessories. I want to be able to add a portal of accessories here. So one other way I can do this is I can shorten this up. So that goes up a little bit. That goes up. I wanted to try and get this all in there. I don't know if I'm going to fit it. I'm going to have to really make all this stuff small as well. I don't know why it won't allow me to make that any smaller. Looks a little funky, I'm not gonna lie, but I mean it might help with what we're doing here. Now I have this whole area down here to add another grid so I can add a portal. This doesn't want to scale with me. I don't know if I need a grid for a portal. I'm just going to add one just in case. And what we need to go do now is do the printer accessories. Add some notes here for later. So accessories need to be, if I want this to be a portal on this layout, it needs to be a new table. So I'm just going to keep this simple printer add-ons. And click create. And the reason why that happened with all of these additional fields is because I had one of those side when you add a new table, instead of doing the new table, it selected assets, which, to be honest, let's see, we got name, category, status, item. One thing this is missing is some type of like pricing, which we can just add. I'm going to keep that basic for now. I'm going to keep that like that. Let's go in here and change the color. And then let's go back to our printers. And the cool thing here is we should be able to click and drag our printer add-ons and drop a table straight into this layout for our add-ons. And the cool thing here, with the portal selected, we can do rows, row height, and related printer ID stuff. So basically what we want to do, let's see what we got. We got category, status, image, description. We got name, description. Let's do image. And we can change the order of this. We got image, description, one thing that I would like to add is like purchase, like where I purchased it, so I can like quickly go and if I need a new one, if I want to purchase it. And one other thing that I would like to do is probably do print files. That'd be pretty cool. I'm not going to have a barcode, so I'm going to select barcode. I'm going to delete that. I don't want that. Item ID, possibly. Category, okay. Let's go in here. We're going to add a currency for purchase price. And then what other thing did we say we wanted to do is, oh, we're going to do a text and purchase link. Probably like link it to Amazon or something. Alright, so then let's go back to our printers and let's select that portal again, and what we're going to do here is we're going to add our link. Purchase link and purchase price. Make this smaller, make this bigger. So far that's pretty cool. And the cool thing with the navigation button is it allows you to add a button to go directly to that record, which will take you to the printer add-ons. One thing that I think FileMaker needs to add is a deletion button as well, and then also create make pretty much the navigation button section. They should make this a portal like this list view where you had like a plus icon, like a plus bar, where you can add multiple buttons in this category. So it'd be a 1 button, 2 button, 3 button, and then if it was in a list view over here, you can actually arrange the button order and then also jump into assign what that button does and navigation to, or action as far as like printing, navigation, deleting, scripting, and stuff like that, which I'm sure FileMaker is working on. So this little add-on section, like when a 3D printer, you can add on auto leveling features. You can add on a new fan. You can add on 3D printed parts. You can add on that. And one thing that would be cool to go to this add-on section over here is if this section had a basic portal for files. So that has an image there. That's pretty cool. I'm going to make this smaller but bigger here. So I should be able to add another portal here. The constraints on these are pretty large. Let's see if I add a 0 padding to that one and a 0 padding to this one. Can I make this smaller? Still can't make that smaller. That's pretty interesting. Oh, the layout size. Maybe I can make the layout bigger here. Nope. You make the height bigger, you can't make the width bigger. I'm going to add another grid. And for this one, I should be able to create a single table, new table. I'm just going to call this files. And basically what the files is going to have is a file name, a description, and then a file. Add this file to the top. So that's pretty cool there. And if we go back to the printer add-ons, what I want to do here is that maybe some add-ons that I add to the printer need their own 3D printed part or something like that. So I'm going to add the files portal over here so I can track. So I want to add the file and the description, and we're going to move the file over there, and I do want a navigation, and let's say I only want 6 rows, but I want bigger rows. Let's do 75. Let's do this like a 4. There we go. That works out a little bit better. And that navigates the files, which is good. Okay, so now that we've added that portal there for some file management, that's pretty cool. I want to try out some navigation. I have never done navigation yet. So let's. Oh, we have a footer now. Okay, so we have footer, navigation bar. Oh wow, okay. So they got this new footer with footer navigation, which is pretty cool. It would be cool if they had like a sidebar navigation, like most apps now have. So like when you're in YouTube, you have this sidebar. So it'd be cool if they added something like that. But also if you had like header navigation as well. Oh, you have top navigation bar. Oh, look at that. Doesn't let you move it. Got it, okay. You can just do back and add. That's interesting. Let's select this. So we got printers. Okay, so this is based off the layout name. So we got printers, SD cards, files. So we can, oh wow, we don't have very many icons. Printers. SD cards, let's do this. Data, files, do that. And we don't have another one yet for this. We can delete that so far. Let's click Save. One thing that this is not going to be on is on all of the layouts. So we're on printers layouts. Let's go back to printers. Let's add a footer, top navigation, footer. Okay, sweet. It does bring it over. That's pretty cool. I would like to edit the name here because the button bar goes by the name of the layout, it looks like. We got navigation there. Maybe I have to come in here. SD cards. The name of the table. There we go, that changes the name there. Let's go to SD cards. We're going to add the top navigation here as well. And let's add a footer here. Navigation bar as well. And let's go see our results, guys. So there are some positioning issues with these container fields. I have a feeling that's because of the way we dragged and dropped them on the layout at first and then we changed it down the line. The portal isn't adjusting to the size of the screen, so I might have to go in here and edit these. So if you have this selected, we don't have any positioning. We have no way of positioning these. See how we have auto resizing for these fields? We don't have any auto resizing for the portal. Don't want this to extend that way. This one can extend in all directions. Let's click done there. Should fix. It fixed that little issue. We have no way of editing that. Let's test out our bottom navigation. This is a little funky down here. We never updated files. So we just have some little issues with the button bar, the navigation bars, stuff like that. All in all, it's pretty cool that we can add these things. Image, name. So these are the add-ons, okay? So testing, adding new add-on, Amazon Filemaker.com. Price $250. And you can see how it takes us exactly over here. Could add a new record in here. Go back. Takes us back to the printers, which is pretty cool. So yeah. This is a good little start, guys. I'm just trying to get the hang of this quick start experience, understanding it more, and seeing how fast we could actually build applications. I'm pretty impressed with how fast we can actually build this stuff, as far as like adding fields to the layout, adding portals now, making the portals adjustable. As far as in the web browser, it's pretty cool. There's still some design constraints here that FileMaker needs to fix. You can see the bottom navigation is extending too much. I feel that we need more control over the placement of these parts. It's not really auto resizing to the size of the web browser here. So you can see how we resize the web browser, and it does adjust, but it doesn't adjust as we increase the web browser. So that's some things that FileMaker needs to fix and play with and add new features to. But it's really a lot. It's really a lot better than it was a year ago, 6 months ago. I really enjoy this FileMaker 13 update, which is really nice, and I'm excited to see what's coming up in the next 10 days with the Claris Beyond event on the 25th. If you have any questions, please leave a comment down below. Send me an email at cameron@thethink.studio. You can shoot me an email there. Go to the website, thethink.studio. Fill out a contact form there. If you have any questions, I'm more than happy to help you guys out. Please like, comment, and subscribe to this YouTube channel. It really helps me out. And until next time, guys, thank you.